Yes, lads. Recorded a session in the gym at 4 a.m. I've been doing some new Dorian Yates style training. I was watching his Blood and Guts videos. So yeah, literally 4 days a week, one set going straight to failure. This set of 102.5 is actually light because I haven't been benching for a week. I was supposed to get this for 4 reps. So I'm all like, I'm ready to get it for 4 reps. I don't need a spotter or anything. And as soon as I tried to like lift the weight a little bit, it felt really hard. And I only got it for 1 rep, as you'll see. Let me watch my form. See, look, I tried to lift it up and I couldn't. And then I realised this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was. But yeah, Dorian Yates training is the way to go. 4 days a week, 45 minutes each, and just one set straight to failure with a warm-up before that. But yeah, this is at 4 a.m. Actually, I haven't been waking up at 4 a.m. Like, I'm not super locked in. Like, the whole time since I've quit the business, I've mainly been setting an alarm every single day at 4 a.m. and then repeating the exact same routine of just like switching it off and then going straight back to bed. And instead, I've been noticing how I've been fantasizing about all these like different battles that I'm going to do in my life and how I'm going to have some epic come up story. And I'm going to do all of these cool things that have such like high risk behind it. And I've just been noticing like that's how my life has been going recently. Ever since I closed down the business, I felt like my life has become easier even though it hasn't, because now there's just less glory attached to all of the stuff that I'm doing. Before there was like, okay, payments coming in, I screenshot the payments, or there's I'm up at 1 a.m. on a sales call with some guy with like 1 million followers. Like there's more glory to that. I can screenshot that and like people get impressed by that. But now that I'm just an average, boring A-level student, and I'm just the hard work isn't hitting the same for me. There's no glory behind it. So then that made me do some really deep thinking, and I didn't really sign up for this deep thinking, but I've just been thinking it like in different stages. But I was just thinking I should stop wishing for harder, glorified battles, and I should just focus on the battles in front of me. And the key question I was asking myself is, am I doing this for the love of the game, or am I doing this just to be seen and to be validated? And if I'm being very honest, my whole life I've just been doing it to be cool and like to have everyone to acknowledge me. Like I want that feeling like everybody just sees me and just knows like what I do and how I make money and how I work hard and blah blah blah. Like that's what I want. I'm not gonna put like some like I don't know derogatory label on it saying, oh yeah, I'm seeking validation. No, it's a bit like more simple than that. I just want to be known. I want to be famous. I want to be known as the guy that works hard. And then I was thinking, a proper like warrior, like dead ass, some high testosterone, high work ethic, some capable man. And the ideal person that I want to be, is he doing it for the love of the game, or is he doing it to impress people? Obviously, it's doing it for the love of the game. He's doing it because that's what warriors do. They go to battle with themselves every day. And if I was thinking about the olden days, Plato, Aristotle, these people, when they would think about these ideas such as conquering yourself is better than conquering 1,000 armies in battle, what's the point behind these things? It's because these guys were actually going to battle with themselves every day as well. It's not like, okay, now we're in 2026 with phones and TV and junk food and all these other distractions. It's not like this is anything special. People back in the day had all of these battles as well. And in fact, battles nowadays are more glorified than battles back then. So back then, it really was a struggle of fighting against yourself and fighting against your desires. So I kind of had to realign a little bit. Am I doing it because that's who I am? Or am I doing it because my social media feed has glorified it? Because that's what I saw really young when I was 14, 15. And I'm starting businesses, and I started to meet other 14 and 15-year-olds who were doing businesses as well. They were just doing it genuinely because their TikTok feed was full of 17-year-olds who were making money, and they're like, yeah, that's mint, I want that too. So obviously they're not going to make it compared to me who had a drive because I genuinely wanted it. I genuinely just wanted money. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to get a job. I just genuinely wanted to be a businessman. It's not like I wanted to be like one of these young money kids. That's why it was so easy for me to give up the business to do A-levels and focus on a longer term business. But because this is innately who I am. So I was thinking from a discipline point of view, me waking up early and just trying to be a better person overall. The character development for me, it comes really easily. Like, it's easy for me to be switched on and aware when I'm mean to someone, or when I'm snappy with someone, or when I'm acting arrogantly, or even when I'm secretly judging someone. It's easy for me to switch on and think that. But other stuff like waking up early, showing up on time, even to school, like just showing up on time, maintaining that reputation of being reliable, sticking to your word, that kind of stuff is pretty hard for me. And everyone has different things that are hard for them. But for me, I feel a lot of people's goals come from their social media feed, and they come from a very specific type of genre where the goals are glorified, like the battles are glorified, such as MMA and boxing and stuff like that. Like, those people, when they're working hard, they have cameras recording them, and everyone sees that they're working hard, and everyone's like validating them, saying in the comments, saying like, oh wow, like people are appreciating that in the comments. That makes you internally want that, because you want their appreciation. But a lot of these people's goals aren't actually their real goals. They're just constantly glorifying themselves in their head. When they take a shower, they're just constantly thinking of like scenarios where they're the shit, where they're like respected by everyone. But the truth is, everyone has a different role to play in society, and that's just how it works. So it's important to find yours, and then you'll start to appreciate the battles that nobody sees. Like for me, waking up early, cutting out music and cutting out glorifying myself, these are such big ongoing battles for me. Like the battle of developing empathy and humility over arrogance and ego. Like, these are such big battles for me, but I feel God gives you exactly what you need. And the best thing you can do for your mental health right now is to just stop needing to have something, needing to be something, because you're already everything you need in this moment, and you'll continue to get everything you need in every moment going forward. The only difference between who you are right now and who you want to be is the actions that you take in the future. But other than that, you have full control over what you choose from now on. Like, there's nothing stopping you. So I think the best thing for your mental health is definitely relaxing. And a lot of people, they create, I don't know what it was. There was this really pretty girl on social media explaining it. It was like dissension or something. She was like, where you want to do something in your brain, like you want to be jacked or something, but your body just doesn't go to the gym and you don't know why. And it just ends up with you not being able to enjoy even the basic things in life, because when your identity and your actions don't correlate, and you're like, it's just a fundamental gap in your life, you can't even be grateful for the little things. So the best thing to do is to just surrender to the flow of life. And obviously you've got your goals in mind. You know exactly what you need to do. As you start to surrender, you start to let go of that resistance. But you need to keep grounded. You need to not get lost in glorifying yourself and wishing for harder battles. Like, there are such hard battles in front of you, and it's exactly what you need. That's the key point. I'm saying, think about the hardest thing you can do right now. That's the best for your goals. So obviously there's really hard things you can do, like run 2 marathons in a row, like this weekend, but it's not going to do anything for your goals. So I'm talking about the hardest thing you can do right now for your goals. For example, waking up at 4 a.m. for me. And these things are exactly the things you need to get you closer to your goal. And it's like that for a reason. I guarantee you, if God put you in, I don't know, the situation where you have a glorified battle and everyone sees how hard you're working, maybe you've already made a few $1 million or a few £1 million, and now you've got like some big sales call and it's being documented, it's going to be uploaded on social media. I guarantee if God put you there right now, where you'd properly sell, like you wouldn't even know what to do, you wouldn't know what to say, like, because you have no experience. So obviously you need to build yourself up doing the small battles first. Or not, they're not even small. These are the hardest battles you'll face. I think Alex Hormozy said, when you start off, the hardest battles are the ones where you have to fight a bear with a stick. Eventually, you'll be fighting dragons and you'll be fighting the biggest beasts and the strongest beasts, but you'll have an army, you'll have tanks and missiles and whatever. But the hardest battles are right now. These are the ones you need to focus on. So right now, you need to cut out all of the glorification of thinking about your future self and your future battles. And instead, you need to focus on right now. What it is right now that is the hardest battle for you. And that will also increase progress you to your goals. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.